Good morning, everybody, and welcome inside Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. It is time for the Class D1 girls state quarterfinal action between Superior and Alma. My name is Eric Allgood, Strive Sports Director, so Superior and Alma both Strive schools. Back on a mic today, and, only in a backup capacity. All of our student crews today have been sidelined at home. If you haven't looked outside in eastern Nebraska, it's not good to travel anywhere. If you are on any line that is east of Grand Island, north or south, it's not a fun travel whatsoever. And so what turned in was a two-person crew. Our sincere thank you to Sean Eckwall and the Waverly Strive crew, who took themselves out of school, not that they really minded that, I'm sure, but took themselves out of school to come to Lincoln and be our production crew for at least one game. And, well, we don't know if, I don't know if Grand Island Northwest is going to make it later or not. But in any effect, we've got kind of a Strive All-Star game, if you will, going right now. Superior and Alma, the Wildcats from Superior, 21-4 on their season from the Southern Nebraska Conference. The defending D1 state volleyball champs from last fall. The losses, not very many of them on the season. One of them to Minden in overtime. Oh, by the way, that's Class C1, number 2 Minden. 46-40 was that one. Lost to Thayer Central, which is always a tough matchup. 43-32, big rivalry game. It's a good Thayer Central team, too, that finished 18-7 on their season. The one kind of head-scratcher, if you will, is probably the loss to David City in the first round of the SNC tournament. That was a home game for Superior. David City won the game in overtime, 49-47. Superior then beat Centennial on that Saturday, so at a consolation game, 43-42, they beat Centennial. Of note for the season, not just in the SNC tournament, but of the season, Superior did not play Milford, who's 25-2 and ranked number 3 in Class C1. They are also at the state tournament. In the postseason, wins over Deschler, then Red Cloud, and then High Plains, 73-33. This is a Superior team that has played very well down the stretch. In fact, they've won, 9 of their last 10 contests, winning on the season by an average of 22 points per game because they give up just 33 points per game. The name that we're going to see, probably two names that we'll see and say a lot for Coach Chrissy Ehlers and the Wildcats. Reagan Myers, the 6'2 sophomore, 16 points, 12 rebounds, 52 blocked shots for Reagan on the season coming into state. That is more than Alma has as a team and is the most by an individual anywhere in Class D1 in the state tournament field. We'll also say a lot of Sadie Cornell, the 5'5 senior who is averaging 15.5 points per game and has 82 steals on the season. The Alma Cardinals on the other side under head coach Amanda Davis, 20-6 on their season. They lost a regular season matchup to Superior, 53-34. You talk about defense, how about 31.7? So it might be the first team to 33 wins this contest because both teams give up less than that as a team. Cameron Scott and Miley Whitney with 43 and 28 threes made on the season coming into today's game. That will be one to watch. And then the 430, I had to do the math a couple times, 434 steals on the season for Alma, far and away lead Class D1 in the state tournament field, led by 98 steals for Cameron Scott, 93 for our Kirsten Moore. We're going to turn the microphone over to our public address announcer, Heath Kramer, right now for the introduction of the players and coaches between Alma and Superior.
The Superior Wildcats. Ready to join the University of Nebraska's starting lineup? Email admissions@nebraska.edu today to find out how the University of Nebraska can help you be your best. And now it is time for the introduction of players and coaches. We'll begin with the non-starters from Alma. 0, Jaylee Schmidt. Number 11, Hayden Dial. Number 13, Harper Fiddle. Number 14, Alexa Miller. Number 23, Maiden F. Number 30, Mercedes Garner. And number 32, Taylor Poole. Here are the non-starters from Superior. Number 3, Maddie Vargas. Number 5, Ava Kirkhoff. Number 11, Rain Biltoff. Number 23, Ava Roberts. Number 24, Olivia Eitzman. And number 25, Olivia Smollins. Now the starting lineup for the Alma Cardinals. A 5'7" sophomore. Number 1, Cameron Scott. A 5'3" senior. Number 3, Miley Whitney. A 5'8" junior. Number 10, Tiston Moore. A 5'5" sophomore. Number 12, Camry Neal. And a 5'11" senior. Number 22, Chase Wilson. The assistant coaches for Alma are Brendan Johnson and Mindy Feynman. And the head coach for the Cardinals is Amanda Davis. Now, the starters for the Superior Wildcats. A 5'5" senior, number 4, Sadie Cornell. A 5'7" senior, number 10, Allie Vargas. A 5'4" senior, number 12, Faith Butler. A 5'5" senior, number 32, Mia Gardner. And a 6'2" sophomore, number 50, Reagan Myers. The assistant coaches for Superior are Kirk Udick and Laura Wetzel. The head coach is Chrissy Ehlers. Today's officials, Jeff Rock, Luke Darwich, and Kellen Hemington. And the bench official is Shane Gatto. And now, let's play basketball!
8 minutes on the clock for Superior and Alma. Going to look a little bit like a scrimmage out there. The Superior in the white with the red numbers and the black trim, and Alma in the road red jerseys, white numerals trimmed in black. At least they're not both the Wildcats or both the Cardinals, whatever it might be. We are at least happy to have a little bit of contrast out there. Superior in the white, Alma in the red. It's Myers going against Moore at the center circle from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Thanks for joining us this morning on the NFHS Network. The whistle, the toss, and the Wildcats will control first on the far wing. Now into the near corner, bargain with it, skip pass. Butler tries to go baseline. Has it knocked free, but does control it back. Onto the block, Myers turns, strong shot and good. Reagan Myers with an early basket, averaging 16 points, 12 rebounds a game. And at 6'2", she has a decided height advantage over, let's face it, most of the teams in D1, but especially this Alma Cardinal team. There's a hustle defensive play, picked up on the loose ball. Get it up ahead, Myers tries to throw it towards the hoop and just throws it out of bounds. Maybe wanted to draw the foul, could not. Of course, if you are from the southern part of Nebraska and down in that area, everyone remembers the Meyer family. Kaylin still throwing track at the University of Nebraska, but Leah and all the others, was it Shayla playing volleyball at Ole Miss last I checked. This, a different Myers. This is Myers, not Meyer, but I understand still some relation down there. I mean, if you're tall, super athletic, yeah, probably the same. 2-0, Wildcats on top. Alma with a basketball. Curl cut here for Camry Neal. And a loose ball picked up by Sadie Cornell. Cornell going coast to coast, puts it in for two. Cornell with the first basket of the game, with her first, I should say. And a quick 4-0 lead for the Wildcats of Superior. A elbow shot put up there, no good by Thurston Moore. And a shot goes out of bounds. This does allow Alma to set up the full court press. We mentioned 434 steals in the regular season, and this one isn't going to be a steal, but a turnover forced. And you wonder how many more steals you could attribute if you were playing a full court press and then over the top force a turnover like that. So the job done by the Alma defense. The Wildcats in the red jerseys across the timeline. Quickly right to the hoop down there. The shot for Cameron Scott. The rebound off of Scott. And it will go back to the Wildcats. Again, working against the press. Up ahead with it, Mia Gardner throws it back up top for Cornell. Around the outside for Bargan. 2-3 zone look. Myers steps out long two. That might have been partially deflected. And coming down with the rebound was Moore, but she was out of bounds when she did. And so that is going to be staying with Superior. First trip to the state tournament for Superior since 2020. They won it back in 2018 with Kaylin as a sophomore, if I remember right. Myers, by the way, has 2 baskets already here in the first 2 minutes and a 6-0 lead for Superior. The winner gets Pender in the D1 semifinals Friday morning at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Myers pulls down the rebound, and it is all Superior right now. Cornell in the corner, back up and around. Baseline, Gardner, that's a 3. Mia Gardner knocks down the shot from the outside, and a 9-0 start for Superior. Timeout, Alma. It is a 30-second timeout. So Cornell with a basket. Now Mia Gardner with a 3, and Myers with a basket as well. That is a 4 of 5 start from the field for the Superior Wildcats so far in this one. Alma looking to get anything going. 0 for 3 from Scott, Whitney, and Moore from the field so far in this one. Couple of turnovers each way in the contest, but a fantastic start for Superior coming out of the gate in the first 2.5 minutes of this one. Somewhere down on media row is Corey Kupsa, the KRFS man behind, well, pretty much everything KRFS does. He is the voice of the Wildcats. Always a tip of the hat to the media people who, well, first of all, could get here. Media row is pretty sparse right now, and it's not just because it's D1. In fact, quite often we see more media coverage in the smaller classes than we do in Class A or B from time to time, depending on the matchups. A pass, good defense down low by Hallie Bargan. Takes it away on the steal for the Superior defense. Back up. This is Bargan on the pull-up jumper, no good. A rebound off of Alma. It will stay with Superior. By the way, speaking of all the Strife connections in this game, I don't know why this is this is just so notable, at least for yours truly. Kellen Hevican is one of our officials for this morning's contest. Kellen is a Schuyler graduate and has bounced around some different radio jobs here in the Midwest. But one thing that has not bounced around is his love for officiating. So he's on the crew here this morning. At the other end, wave off the shot. A blocking foul is the call. As trying to step in there was Hallie Bargan. But a good job stepping in and forcing
back in for the Wildcats, number 50, Reagan Myers.
Reagan Myers back into the game, now sporting some extra tape on the right knee. Alma with the basketball. Reset of the shot clock after the foul. That is a pull-up 3, no good by Cameron Scott. Rebound, Scott pulls it down. Scott drives, had it tipped from behind, and then off her own hand, and that will go back to Superior. So the Wildcat defense with some active hands forces another turnover. That's 4 Alma turnovers here in the first quarter. In less than 4 minutes of gameplay. Cornell, far wing, throws it up top for Myers. Down low, that tough pass, and out of bounds off Superior. Tough passes. Myers tried to get it down to Maddie Bargan from a high-low perspective, and Bargan had to go through her hands out of bounds. On the near wing, that's Vaden Epp with it off the bench. Vaden averaging 5.5 points a contest. Down low, that's a nice move to get around Myers. The shot good by Camry Neal, a 5'5" sophomore. And just as they cross the timeline, a 30-second timeout taken by Superior will stay here. Still in the first quarter, 9-2. Wildcats on top of Alma. Feels like the Cardinals have settled into the rhythm of the game, especially on the defensive end after surrendering that 9-0 run in the first, 3 minutes of the contest. So curious to see how both teams continue to fit on defense. Alma in that 2-3 zone. Obviously, they're trying to keep that back and front of Reagan Myers covered no matter where the ball is, and so it's got to be a very active zone. But obviously, you got to be able to run out and cover the shooters. Mia Gardner's already hit 1-3 in the contest. For Alma, just getting something going offensively. Camry Neal with the only basket so far. It was a good move to get around the much taller Reagan Myers for that hoop. So what can the Cardinals continue to do offensively to keep themselves hanging around this one? A long three is no good, but an offensive rebound for Hallie Bargan. Another opportunity, Wildcats. Bargan gets it back, fires a three, misses everything, and that will go to Alma on the rebound. Pretty sure everybody at PBA stayed in Lincoln last night. I hope so anyway, because if you traveled this morning like we had to, it wasn't very fun. Nice move. Cameron Scott gets it to the rim, but redirected by Myers. Now a scramble in the paint. Camry Neal pulls out of there with it. Scott hangs, too strong. Now we've got bodies on the floor for the rebound. A jump ball is going to stay with Alma.
Checking in for Alma, number 22, Chase Olsen.
Scott with a drive. And now a kick back out for Moore. Rebound, Myers secures it for the Wildcats. So Superior still leading 9-2 as Moore tips that pass out of bounds. And it will stay with Superior. We mentioned these teams met early January with Superior winning the game 53-34. Obviously, a lot of basketball been played since then. It's a three from the top, no good by Faith Butler. A rebound, though, secured by Bargan. Now a long three from Cornell, no good. And Cameron Scott pulls down the rebound for Alma. Scott averaging 14 points a game. Chase Molson averaging 6 points a game, and she's got her first two of the contest. 9-4, Wildcats on top. They tried to get it down to Myers, and oh no, that was out of bounds off of Alma. That ball hit the backboard, came straight down, and Thurston Moore caught it and ran it out of bounds. In the moment, it just never occurred to her that that ball, when it hit the backboard, wasn't actually out. And no, it was not. It hit the bottom, essentially, and kicked it straight down. The officials are going to talk with each other just to double check, but yeah, that ball didn't hit any of the supports behind the hoop. They're talking about the shot clock, and they are going to reset the shot clock. That's what they were discussing there. Quick three on the inbounds, no good by Maddie Bargan. And a run out on the rebound is going to be a foul on Superior. Hallie Bargan with her second personal foul, second team foul. Mia Gardner back in for Superior. And that's going to be a foul on Faith Butler. I don't know why. I happened to lock in on Butler on defense there, and she just ran right through the screen of Malzahn.
Her first. That's 3 team fouls.
3 team fouls now against Superior, so 2 more would be free throws for Alma. Still 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. 9-4 our score. Neither team gives up more than 33 points a game. It really might be the first to 34, 35 will have a decided advantage in this one. The baseline shot, nicely done by Thurston Moore. Kept herself under control, a step in and step back, and she has brought Alma back within 3 now at 9-6. On the other hand, both teams average over 50 points a game on offense, so something's got to give at some point. 3 no good, and Moore secures the rebound for Alma, a chance to tie it with 3 on this trip. Quickly to the other end. Scott wave off the shot, though, and a foul on the floor. Cameron Scott says, enough of this running an offense. I'm just going to the hoop. It's taken a while, but Alma is on a 6-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes of the contest. Superior has missed their last 8 baskets. Kick it out. Scott, open 3, rattles out, but an offensive rebound pulled down by Epp. Vaden's got it on the far wing now. Gets a screen, goes to the hoop. Oh, man, that would have been a fun one around Myers. Just rolls off the front, though. Opportunity, Superior. Cornell for 3. Oh, what a step back for Sadie Cornell. And a first basket in a while. Had been 4.5 minutes. And then the Wildcats force a turnover on defense. So 43 seconds to go. Thurston Moore back in. And this does let Alma set up their full court press. That's the other thing about not scoring. They haven't had a ton of opportunities to set this press up. It's been fairly effective when they've gotten into it, though. Across the timeline, tipped, and lost back out of bounds. Thurston Moore was trying to save that back in, but you could see there is a good example of how active Alma is amongst that zone press. Looking to the block, Myers pushes one in. She's got such a height advantage over anyone. Even that was pretty good front and back defense by that zone of Alma. And Myers on the other end blocks the shot. We mentioned that was something to watch as well. 52 blocks on the season for Reagan coming into the state tournament. And she adds another one there. And then a turnover back. So a little sloppy here on both ends for the end of this first quarter. But Alma will get one more possession as Superior will play a little full court defense as well. Vaden Epp brings it up for Alma. Left side, nice little hesitate, drive, throw it backside. The foul with a half second on the clock. And free throws coming for Thurston Moore. Mia Gardner with a foul, her first personal foul. And at the line shooting 2 with a half second left in the quarter is Thurston Moore. And the second for Moore. That one is good. 14-7, just a half second, not even a shot attempt. That is your end of the first quarter. Superior 14, Alma 7. The defense is locked in here this morning at PBA, protecting the vault. And come back to Lincoln with us after this on the NFHS Network.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends, it's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
It's thanks to
Alma 7 as we get ready for the second quarter. Reagan Myers with 6 points for Superior. Thurston Moore with 3 to lead the way for Alma right now. Balanced scoring, obviously. Sadie Cornell's got 5 as well for the Wildcats, who have hit 2 of 9 three-pointers and just 6 of 15 from the field. Alma is 3 of 13. Something to keep an eye on, though. 5 turnovers for Alma, 4 for Superior. And now a little 2-on-1 run out. Get it back. Cameron Scott fouled. 2 free throws coming for Cameron. Faith Butler, the guilty party for Superior. So turnovers definitely going to be something to watch for both squads as this game progresses. And I tell you, right now the great unequalizer favors Superior. Reagan Myers with 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting. And her missed shot, she was trying to draw a foul and really just kind of threw it towards the hoop anyway. But if she catches it, she's 3 for 3, catching it in good footwork position, if you will. She's finished every time. But she's only caught it 3 times. So good job for Alma on defense there. And forces some tough shots. 0 for 2 on that trip, just 1 for 4 overall is Alma as a team. Superior has not been to the foul line, and it should be of note that neither team coming into the state tournament on the season has been great at shooting free throws. Superior shooting 55% from the line, while Alma as a team just 49% on free throws coming in. Those are not numbers that you usually see from teams that qualify for the state tournament. You usually see those, even in the girls' side, you see upper 50s into the 60s. Your elite teams will shoot 70%, 70 to 75%, but not usually 50% or below to make it to state. That doesn't usually happen. It shows you how good the defense is otherwise for Alma and Superior. Here's a drive, and before the shot, a foul as Sadie Cornell was trying to get into the lane and draws the foul, I think, on Thurston Moore. Yep, they say 10, and that is Thurston. That's her first personal foul and the first team foul of the quarter on Alma. No score so far here in this quarter. Now long inbounds pass, foot race into the backcourt, and Cameron Scott, quote-unquote, wins it, but she was the last to touch it. It will go back to Superior, but it forces a full-court inbounds and a chance for Alma to set up their full-court press. Forcing it up the sideline. Cornell dribbles into it, and it was last touched on the far side by Camry Neal. Boy, just exactly where Alma wanted the ball to go is right up that sideline. Much better breaking it this time by Superior. Cornell, long three. Oh, goodness! From FNBO. Wow, Sadie Cornell throws it in from a long, long way away. Pushes the lead to 10 for the Wildcats. Moore looking for the answer, and up and under. Over Myers, no. And Gardner with the rebound and a foul on Moore. Went after that as Mia Gardner had grabbed the rebound and turned back up the court. And I think Moore knew it right away, so she picks up 2 quick fouls. She'll go to the bench. And Vaden Epp will come in for the Cardinals. Again, the press is on. And not a great pass. Gardner now stuck in the corner, but does throw it up top for Cornell. High pass, but what a catch by Reagan Myers, who turns and puts it in. Myers has 8 points on 4 of 5 shooting from the field. And like we said, the great unequalizer of this game is that height advantage down low for Myers. A 12-point lead and a turnover forced by the Superior defense. Take away Myers' effects, 5 rebounds, 8 points, and boy, oh boy, this is a it's a 4-point game right now. Instead, it's a 12-point lead for Superior, and the Alma Cardinals have forced another turnover there, and so Alma gets it back in the half-court set, needing to get something going consistently offensively. It has been just kind of scraps right now. Scott drives inside the lane but can't get the shot up. Hands it back outside for Whitney, and now back to Scott. Epp, right side of the circle, guarded by Gardner. Epp puts up the long 2, draws the foul. So that was a good job by Vaden Epp. Goes right, comes back left, and draws the foul on Mia Gardner. Yeah, just double checking that it was 32 Gardner, and it was. And so Vaden Epp to the free throw line. And the free throw shooting continues to be a bugaboo right now. Just 1 of 6 at the line for Alma. Superior hasn't shot a free throw yet. 5:35 to go in the opening half. Tried to bounce it down low. Epp knocks it away. Excuse me, that was Molzon knocks it away. And Superior will inbound it underneath their hoop. Long inbounds, and again into the backcourt. That's okay, though. That's not a backcourt violation. Wasn't touched in the front court. Just puts a little extra pressure on if you're on offense. Skip pass, far side. Garner's got it. Gets it up for Bargan. Long 3. No good, but an offensive rebound right to Maddie Bargan. Her pass then kicked around. This is Cornell. Fired the 3 at the shot clock buzzer, and then the shot from Maddie Bargan, swatted out of bounds by Molzon. Myers takes the inbounds. Through the lane, the shot no good, but a foul on the rebound is going to be called against Hallie Bargan. She was the one slicing through the lane. And Superior from the field now, just 8 of 21 overall and 3 of 12 on 3-pointers. Myers sitting there at 4 of 5 overall from the field, and in all truthfulness, she's 4 for 4 when catching it with anything that remotely resembles 2 feet on the ground. And another turnover forced by the Wildcat defense. That's 6 turnovers for Alma so far in the game. 6 for Superior as well. Full court press, causing some issues in the backcourt, and timeout is given.
Timeout, Superior, 30-second timeout.
A 30-second timeout is given to Superior and head coach Chrissy Ehlers. So just did get that with some pressure in the backcourt. Alma's done a really nice job. You can also kind of see that Alma they force a lot of turnovers, obviously. We mentioned the 434 steals as a team coming into this game. But you can also tell that a lot of those steals turn into points in regular season contests. That has not happened so far in this one. Points off turnovers is actually in favor of Superior 4-3. So you can tell that those turnovers supposed to be doing more offensively for what they currently are doing for Alma. Alma extending out that defense. Cornell breaks it, gets it to Myers, into a double team, forces that one up, missed it once, got it blocked from behind and taken away. Great defense by Malzahn to give another possession to the Cardinals. Kick in the corner for three for Whitney. No. And Myers gets up for the rebound for the Wildcats. Boy, that was a really good defensive possession last time down for Alma. Unfortunately, couldn't convert on the offensive end. That's Ava Kirchhoff with it. Handing it back. Cornell with another just bomb. That's got to be 30-footer. That one did not go down, and the rebound goes to Alma. Cameron Scott wants to pick and roll left side for Moore, and Thurston lays it in. First basket in a while for Alma, makes it 19-9. Superior, by the way, has missed their last 7, and another turnover. Moore with a steal, the layup, and it's good. Here come the Cardinals. 8-point game, 3:25 to go, first half. Across the timeline, here comes the double team. Superior breaks it. Maddie Bargan tries to get it down low to Myers, but it's kicked out of bounds first by Malzahn. Good rotating defense for Alma. And kind of a slow play on the inbounds. Myers takes it up top. Drive in, kick it out. Cornell, long three, got it to go. Well, that was a lot closer than the last one she shot, and Cornell knocks it down. First points in a while for Superior. Needed that one, and a nice answer on the other end for Camry Neal. First points of the game for Camry, and it's 22-13. Now a little offensive pace for both squads on both ends of the floor. Superior hasn't gotten it to Myers in a few possessions, but Cornell does draw a foul on Cameron Scott. It's the first on Cameron. It's the third on Alma of the quarter. Up top for Myers. And a pass stolen away. Cameron Scott picks off the pass. Tries to attack, goes with the reverse underneath. Oh, was out of bounds when she had it deflected right at her. And that will be Superior basketball. Wildcats against the full court press. Again, a deflection, but it will stay with Superior. Feels like the pace of this game is a little slower than what we saw between Pender and Howells Dodge in our previous one. Pender winning that game 64-45. We've had a state record set already. Maddie Dolliver made 9 3-pointers, and that is the all-class record for made threes in a game. She also has the state record of 13. So 9 probably didn't feel like that many. And another turnover forced on an inbounds play. Howard down there at press row, he gets a little in on the action. Superior is just 1 of their last 10 from the field. They've had 4 turnovers in the last 4:28. Alma trying to scratch back into this one. Malzahn's 3, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Gardner, gets it to Cornell. Cornell up the sideline, blocking foul is the call. Camry Neal out there. Cornell working really hard over there. That is 4 team fouls on Alma. Inbound to Kirchhoff. Now on the near side, that's Maddie Bargan. Cornell back to Bargan. Pass deflected, stolen away. Thurston Moore comes out away with it. Up ahead. This is Malzahn who gets the layup to go. Excuse me, Epp. Vaden Epp with the basket. 7-point game. Superior 22, Alma 15. Minute 20 to go. Second quarter. Cornell on the ground. Timeout Superior. Wildcats wanted a foul. Officials said, yeah, no reach there. Cornell just moving herself into that defense, so it's a full timeout. And this will be interesting now. That is 2 timeouts taken. Excuse me, that's 3 timeouts taken for Superior in the first half. They have 2 timeouts remaining for the game as of right now. And 2 of those timeouts taken in a situation just like that where the offense was having trouble against the Alma defense, and Coach Ehlers had to call the timeout to retain the possession. But right now, Alma scratching out a little bit of a run. It doesn't even show up on our stat program that it's an actual run, but at 22-15, a couple of baskets to get back within 7 points. 5 turnovers for Superior in the last 5:13. But perhaps the more alarming number is 1 for their last 10. The last basket that went in was the long 3 by Sadie Cornell. Minute 16 to go in the first half, and with the stoppage, Alma still in their trapping defense. A much better job for Superior breaking it that time, getting Kirchhoff in the middle. She's got it again on the right side. 15 on the shot clock. Cornell, long 3, rattles out, no good. And then Kirchhoff tracks down the rebound. Cornell driving hard, draws a foul, and that will be 5 team fouls on Alma. So Sadie Cornell will go to the free throw line.
First personal, 5 team fouls. Superior into the bonus, and shooting 2, it's Sadie Cornell.
Cornell the first of 2 up and in.
Number 12, Camry
That
Neal.
ends a 2-minute and 17-second scoring drought for Superior. And Cornell makes both. So 24-15, under a minute to go, first half. Cameron Scott across the timeline. Harper Fennell is out there, by the way. Scott fires a 3, no good. And the rebound for Gardner. About a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock, but it's not going to matter. There's another turnover forced by the Alma defense. Leave it up ahead. Epp drives in. Her shot will not fall, though. A lot of contact, no foul called. Here comes Superior the other way. Shot clock is off, 16 seconds to go, first half. Maddie Bargan comes near side for Gardner. Along the baseline, Kirchhoff has it blocked by Malzahn. One final chance with 5 seconds left in the half. Thurston Moore across the timeline. Moore stops. No, nobody home with 0.3 of a second. And that's pretty much essentially how we are going to end the first half of play. Unless we can get a catch and shoot in .3 from the Wildcats. Nope, that's how we end. Much like the first quarter. 24-15. Boy, it got exciting there. We will see what these teams can do coming up here in the second half. 24-15, Superior leading Alma in the D1 quarterfinals. The winner gets Pender in the semifinals Friday morning at the Bob. But come back for halftime stats, analysis, maybe even a highlight or two. You're watching NSAA State Championship Basketball on the NFHS Network.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends, it's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
At Strive Education, we understand that the world is digital and that teaching digital media and broadcasting in the classroom can be overwhelming.
That's where we step in. We offer personalized coaching and innovative curriculum, guiding educators to integrate these critical skills into their teaching.
Our programs transform classrooms into future-ready environments, ensuring students are well equipped for the ever-evolving digital workforce.
To learn more about how we can serve you, go to strive.education today.
Welcome back to Lincoln Pinnacle Bank Arena for the Class D1 girls quarterfinal action. Superior 24, Alma 15 here at the halftime break. To run down some of the numbers for you in this first half, kind of the two things that stand out. Reagan Myers is very good. She's 4 of 7 from the field. She started 4 of 5, and really the one miss at that point was kind of a throw at the hoop because she was trying to draw a foul. But when she caught it with her feet on the ground and making a move, she was 4 for 4 essentially. Didn't get many attempts in the second quarter. In fact, she went just 1 of 3 from the field. Those two misses were fantastic defense by Alma. So they kept her in check. The thing that has pushed the lead out for Superior a little bit, Sadie Cornell went 3 for 9 on three-pointers in that first half. She's got 13 points to lead all scorers. Thurston Moore has 7 to lead Alma. Alma's also got 4 from Neal, 2 apiece from Malzahn and Ebb to make up their 15 points. For Superior, we mentioned the 13 from Cornell, 8 from Myers, and then 3 from Mia Gardner. So it has been kind of the two-girl show between Cornell and Myers so far in this first half. Something to keep an eye on. We mentioned it partway through that first half that usually teams that have low free throw percentage don't usually make it to state. But we've got two teams in this game. Alma, 49%. Superior, 55% from the free throw line as a team on the season. That's really not very good. It is showing up a bit so far here in this first half. Alma is 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Superior is 2 for 2. Turnovers, though, do favor Alma. 8 for the Cardinals, 11 for Superior. And the points off turnovers, well, they're actually pretty even. 7 points off turnovers in favor of Alma and 4 for Superior. Superior is winning the rebounding total. You would kind of expect that with Myers out there. 25-13 overall. Myers has 8 rebounds in the first half. So if Alma's going to come back, continuing to just kind of chip away offensively, they started to get Thurston Moore going a little bit. She's 3 for 6 from the field. Epp, though, 1 for 5. And one thing that has not happened is 0 for 7 from the field is Cameron Scott. But it feels like she kind of didn't necessarily force shots, but she was trying extra hard to get a shot up in that first half, maybe in the first quarter, and kind of slowed down. When she did, Thurston Moore started to make a couple, and that really started to make a difference. And I think that might be the way through. But certainly you're going to have to get Cameron Moore going. You can't have a 14 points per game not get you anything when you get to the state tournament. So, halftime, 24-15. Superior on top of Alma. 2 minutes to go before the second half. We're going to take a quick step aside, and we will come back for that second half action after this. You're listening to the NFHS Network. Play the frame. Back here in Lincoln at PBA. Alma will have the ball first, trailing Superior 24-15 as we start the second half of action. Winner gets Pender in the D1 semifinals Friday morning at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. You can watch it right here on the NFHS Network. Alma going to work quickly, and there out of the gate goes Cameron Scott. We knew we had to get something out of her, and right out of the gate she answers the call. I love that as an announcer when you say, hey, this should happen, and it does on the first possession of the game. 24-17 is our score. Long steps down the lane, a wild shot put up there, and Myers, though, with an offensive rebound, and Mia Gardner draws a foul and will shoot a couple of free throws. Superior just 2 for 2 at the free throw line in that first half. And we mentioned Alma 1 of 6 overall. The foul on Thurston Moore, and that is 3 for Thurston. So definitely something to keep an eye on if you are Alma. You cannot afford to have Thurston miss too much time. And a turnover on the inbounds play. Need a little crowd mic. Little bit of crowd mic. Down to the baseline. Gardner tracks it down, still pressured in the corner. Now Superior working it around. Near side, the pass deflected out of bounds. Good defense by Camry Neal. $17 on the shot clock. Backside, Gardner. And a little hesitation in the lane there by Hallie Bargan. Can't get the first. Gardner, though, tracks down the rebound. Now Butler drives. That one is blocked by Malzahn. Here come the Cardinals quickly to the other end. It knocked out of bounds. Good job by Cornell. And actually, not just knocking it out, but they're going to get a foul on Cornell.
Superior foul number 4, Sadie Cornell, first team foul.
In the lane, that shot up, and another foul called on the Wildcat defense.
Superior foul number 4, Sadie Cornell, her second.
And that is back-to-back on Cornell. So 2 quick fouls on Cornell with the 13 points. And it's sending Cameron Scott to the line for free throws. Getting there hasn't been terrible for Alma. Once you're there, not so good just yet. That makes 2 of 8 as a team for the game. 25-18 is our score. Superior with the lead in the basketball. Throw it backside for Gardner. Stuffed by Malzahn, but it goes right to Reagan Myers, who lays it in. So give Myers the offensive rebound and basket. And then Myers pulls down a defensive rebound at the other end. So a double-double in the books now for Reagan Myers, 10 points and up to 11 rebounds in the contest. Pass in the lane, Tipton stolen away. Malzahn came out of there with it. And now Cameron Scott goes with a left hand, throws it up, draws the foul on Myers. Back to the free throw line goes Cameron Scott.
Superior foul number 15, Reagan Myers, her first.
That's the first on Reagan Myers. That is 3 on Superior in less than 2 minutes. Clearly the message at halftime from Coach Amanda Davis is we must attack the rim more. But the free throws continue to be, well, yeesh is the phrase that comes to mind. 3 of 10 right now. I guess the percentage technically did go up a little bit. (27-19). Certainly anybody's game. Big difference right now. Obviously Myers with those offensive and defensive rebounds, and then a couple threes from Cornell. That was a 3 from Gardner that's no good. Long rebound tracked down. Here comes Thurston Moore. Tries to throw it backside. It is knocked out of bounds by Superior. Alma will retain the possession. Pop up the 3, Cameron Scott with the basket. 5-point game. Oh boy, that one put a little life in the Alma faithful right in front of us, and a turnover forced. Miley Whitney got it knocked free from Cornell. Sadie lost it off her foot and out of bounds, and a turnover back to Alma, trailing by 5. Cornell goes to the bench. Maddie Bargan is in. Cameron Scott across the timeline, setting things up for the Cardinals. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Step in, that is a 3. That was no good. And then Gardner pulls down the rebound for Superior. Into the corner it goes for Bargan. Underneath. Foul. They got Myers isolated along the baseline. And they call the foul on Camry Neal. Second team foul. That is the second personal foul on Neal. Shot clock did reset with that foul, and it matters not with a travel on Gardner. Got the little switch of the feet as she did the shot fake and went for the move. The feet switched places. Miley Whitney will bring it up for Alma, trailing by 5. This is a 7-3 start in this quarter in favor of Alma. That shot won't fall. Myers another rebound. Give her 12 total rebounds in the contest. Has it up top. Near corner. That is Bargan with it. And a loose ball, and it's stolen away. Thurston Moore, coast to coast with a left hand, and it's good. One possession contest. Alma down by 3. And a timeout for Superior. It's a full timeout. 3:45 to go in the quarter. We will take a break as well. Come back in a minute to Lincoln right after this.
Pump up your day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day. With Pumped Up Rewards, you can save big on every gallon of gas just by fueling up, and even more by visiting our stores.
Do I have to?
No, just sign up. It's automatic.
Okay, good.
Sign up today at pumpandpantry.com.
27-24, Superior on top of Alma. But it's a 6-0 run for Alma over the last 2 minutes and 13 seconds. In amongst that, and just a little bit more, 4 turnovers for Superior in the last 2:43, and they have not scored in the last 2:43, have the Wildcats either. Sadie Cornell had gone to the bench. She is still on the bench for the Wildcats. And without Cornell out there, Myers with her 10 points, but Gardner's got 3. Butler has 1, and that's it for the others on the court. Both bargains out there right now for Superior as well, and another turnover for the Wildcats. Who have only played Kirchhoff and Bargan off the bench. So just 7 girls total have played for the Wildcats so far in this one. For Alma, a chance to tie it with a 3 on this possession. Cameron Scott into the lane, lost it. Myers picks it up. Pass into the corner. Want to lob it down low to Myers. Has it knocked free, and Thurston Moore comes up with another steal. Another turnover forced by the Alma defense. Scott, baseline, hangs, no good. Rebound, scrapped. Bodies down, jump ball. Possession, Superior.
Superior basketball on the alternating possession. Checking into the Wildcats, number 4, Sadie Cornell.
(27-24). It was 24-15 at half in favor of Superior. A drive and a kick. The 3 from Butler. Myers with an offensive rebound, has it taken away from behind, but a foul. The question will be, is it on Moore, which would be her 4th foul? Nope, it is on 22. Molzon. That's the first on Chase Molzon, but it will be 2 free throws for Reagan Myers. Reagan has not shot a free throw today, I would say tonight. This morning, Superior as a team, 3 for 5 at the free throw line. Alma as a team, 3 of 10. Superior's overall field goal percentage has gone down to 27.8 as well. Myers goes 1 for 2, the first points in a long time, about a 4-minute scoring drought there for Superior. That ends with that free throw. 28-24 is our score. Alma with the basketball. They want to lob it down low to Moore. Meyer gets underneath there, and now Reagan Myers is down for the Wildcats as Moore makes the basket. But Reagan Myers, after she went for that tip, she hit the floor. And trainers and athletic staff will be out to take a look at the Superior sophomore. So while the coaches and training staff take a look at Reagan, we're going to step aside as well. Superior leading by 2.
Just shop, click, drive your next vehicle at Tom Dinsdale. You can shop our entire inventory from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Just select a vehicle and create your deal. Get an estimate for your trade-in, choose your finance or lease option, and Tom Dinsdale will deliver your new vehicle and any final paperwork directly to your door. It's as simple as shop, click, drive. Buy a vehicle the way you want. Easy, convenient, and hassle-free. Just shop, click, drive your new vehicle at DinsdaleAuto.net.
All right, Reagan Myers being helped up, and a standing ovation from the Superior crowd. No weight on the left leg, and just as she rolled over, they were very sure to make sure that left leg wasn't moving. So Reagan went up for that tip on the defensive end, and she hit the floor before Thurston Moore got her basket in. The basket by Moore makes it a 2-point game, 28-26. And of note, 2:10 remaining in the third quarter, and Myers exits. "15 rebounds and 11 points for Myers." So now the Wildcats must soldier on. A deflection out of bounds will stay with Superior. Needing to find something on the offensive end. Cornell back into the game. Faith Butler takes the inbounds, gets it back to Hallie Bargan. A drive and a foul called as Butler was trying to split the defense.
Alma foul, number 12, Camry Neal, third personal, fourth team foul. Number 13, Harper Fennell, into the Cardinals.
Harper Fennell in for Alma. Superior leading by 2, minute 48 to go, third quarter. Baseline drive for Cornell. Throw it up and around. Down the lane, tough shot, and that bounces just off the front, no good, but a couple of free throws coming for Hallie Bargan. Vaden Epp with her second personal foul. 5 team fouls on Alma in the quarter. So free throws the rest of this period for Superior. But the first of 2, no good for Bargan. Thurston Moore comes back in for Alma. And the second good for Bargan. That's her first points of the night. Long outlet pass. Was it touched? And the officials say no. Alma's going, wait a minute. That was deflected on the way down. All 3 officials kind of looked at each other like, I didn't have a touch. Did you? Nope. Turnover Cardinals back to Superior. 3-point Wildcat lead. Down the lane with the right hand, a nice driving shot by Faith Butler. Pushes the lead back to 5 for Superior. Minute 12 and counting, third quarter. Cameron Scott with her dribble. Pass to the right side for Vaden Epp. Epp picks it up. Scott comes off the curl cut, drives, kicks it out. There's the 3. That bounces no good. And the defensive rebound pulled down by Maddie Bargan. Under a minute to go in the third. Baseline work now. It's taken away. Jump ball is the call. It is going to go the way of Alma anyway. But good defense there. Actually, maybe a better job, as it looked like Epp had a fairly clean steal, and then Butler reached in there to force the jump ball. This does allow Superior to set up a little full court press of their own. Not much, though. There's just tenths of a difference between shot and game clock, so effectively 24 seconds left in the third quarter on the shot and game clock. A drive, a shot in the lane is put up there by Harper Fennell. That was blocked, and now on the rebound, here comes Cornell. 12 seconds left in the third. Cross-court pass. Faith Butler fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for Faith Butler.
foul, number 30, Mercedes Garner. First personal foul. Shooting 2 for the Wildcats. It's Faith Butler.
And the first of 2 free throws up and good. 32-26. Wildcats on top. And Butler with another. No good. The rebound taken by Alma, and a foul on Superior. That's only 4 team fouls, so no free throws with 4 seconds left. It is the first foul on Maddie Bargan. Full court do the Cardinals have to go. Get it into Epp. Crosses over. Epp from beyond half court. And that's how we end the third quarter of play. So 32-26, Superior actually scratches out a little 4-0 run by themselves after Reagan Myers goes down. Fourth quarter coming up after this on the NFHS Network.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends, it's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Final 8 minutes, Superior 32, Alma 26. Alma had cut it to 28-26 on the basket by Thurston Moore with 2:10 to go in the third quarter. On that play, Reagan Myers went out of the game, but big credit to Superior. Couple of free throws and a basket in there to actually put out their own little 4-0 run in the final 2 minutes and to push the lead back to 6 as we start the fourth quarter. Alma with a little bit of momentum, but it was squashed by the Wildcats in those final 2 minutes. So what do the final 8 have in store? Myers, it does not appear, will be returning to the Wildcat lineup. Wildcats in the white uniforms with the basketball. Mia Gardner's 3, no good. The rebounding situation will be definitely one to keep an eye on. Myers exited with 15 rebounds herself. And now, let's just say it, the playing field is much more level if you're trying to secure a rebound without Myers on the floor. Near wing, a little pressure by Cornell, who's out there with a few fouls herself. Playing with, she got 2 personal fouls real quick in the third quarter. Rebound for Cornell. Sadie bringing it up herself. A lot of contact. That's going to be a blocking foul on the near wing. Not necessarily a bad idea by Camry Neal to try to draw that foul on Cornell, but never really got her feet set and then squared up in front of her. So easy call there for the officials. So first foul of the quarter on Alma. 7:12 to go, 32-26. Near wing, Faith Butler with it, cross-court pass. Butler gets it back. Still in the zone look, though it's maybe more of a box and one, trying to face guard Cornell. A nice dive through the lane, the basket good by Faith Butler. Butler with 6 points. Right back to the other end, the basket good by Cameron Scott. Trading baskets there, moments apart. And it is Miley Whitney who is playing one-on-one with Cornell, takes it away, and before the shot of travel, Whitney picked the pocket of Cornell. Timeout, Alma. A 30-second timeout for Coach Amanda Davis. We will stay here. The winner gets Pender winners earlier this morning over Howells Dodge, 64-45. Maddie Dolliver set an all-class tournament record with 9 3-pointers made. Maya Babbitt hit 8 a couple years ago for Millard South in a tournament game, but 9 this morning for Maddie Dolliver. She had 33 points in the contest. That's what awaits the winner of this game. It'll be the 9 o'clock game at the Devaney Center Friday morning. Of course, you win that semifinal, you're off to the D1 championship game back here at PBA Saturday morning. The D1 third place game is Saturday afternoon. A lot of basketball to play before we get to that scenario for either squad, though. Superior with the lead in the basketball. Across the timeline, a little hesitation, no travel called. Box and one defense against Cornell, but she gets a screen, fires a three, misses everything though. Hustle on the inbound or on the saving, but it will end up ultimately going to Alma. Gardner saved it once, but Bargan couldn't save it a second time. Vaden Knepp will bring it up. The 5'7" freshman going to work, stops on the right side, puts up a tough shot, and draws a foul on Maddie Bargan. That will be the second personal foul on Bargan, the first team foul of the quarter. And Epp goes to the free throw line, where Alma as a team is just 3 of 10. Superior as a team, 6 of 10 before these attempts. And the second, actually 0 for 2 there for Epp. The rebound, good effort, but ultimately not secured by Whitney. It will be Superior basketball. The lead remains 6 with 5:57 to go in the fourth quarter. Full court press still on. Here's the dribble drive and the shot blocked by Malzahn. The rebound off of Alma. Superior basketball. Pass to the high post, tip, stolen away. Here comes Epp with it. Vaden goes with the right hand, tried to draw some contact, didn't get the call, and the quick rebound secured by Bargan. Cornell on the near wing, one dribble and picks it up. 5:22 to go. Still a 6-point contest. Onto the block. That one blocked by Malzahn. And a foul on the rebound. Mia Gardner secured the rebound. And that's the second foul on Molson. And a travel on Gardner up top. Reagan Myers has been taken back to the locker room area and off of the Superior bench. 34-28. The Wildcats still on top, 5 minutes to go. Little pick and roll. Molson lays it in. Great feed from Thurston Moore. And a 4-point contest now. Up ahead, that's going to be a turnover on Superior. Tried to throw it over the top. That pressure defense comes back to life for Alma. And the final timeout of the game is taken by Superior with 4:49 to go. That is the final timeout for the Wildcats. We'll step aside as well, and we'll come back.
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
34-30. Superior continues to lead. Alma continues to be on the cusp. Alma's cut it to 2 twice, including 28-26 with 2:10 to go in the third quarter. But Superior just keeps finding a way to pick themselves up off the mat. When it seems like here comes the run from Alma, Superior says, not so fast, my friends. Thurston Moore has 9. Thurston Moore has 11. Cameron Scott has 9. Molson has 4 for Alma. For Superior, Sadie Cornell with 13. Faith Butler with 6. Mia Gardner with 3. Mia's 3 points came on a three-pointer in the first quarter. The story, if you're, travel in the far corner there. Whistled against Moore. Superior has 4 turnovers, though, in the last 2 minutes. But Alma unable to make that run to get on top. Cornell goes cross-court, picked off by Moore. Thurston goes 1-on-2 and gets it to go. 2-point game again. Cornell stuck in the corner, gets a good pass up. Backside, Garner, baseline, missed it. And Whitney pulls down the rebound. Into a double team and a foul on Superior.
Superior foul, number 10, Hallie Morgan. 4th personal, 2nd team foul. Number 5, Ava Kirkhoff in for Superior.
Ava Kirkhoff into the game for Superior. Reagan Myers has returned to the bench area for the Wildcats. She will not be returning to the contest. Baseline. Basket good and a foul. Vaden Epp with a chance to give Alma their first lead of the contest. The foul on Maddie Bargan. 3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul against the Wildcats in the quarter. Tied at 34. And Epp gives the Cardinals the lead. The 3-point play for the freshman. At the other end, Alma. Epp couldn't quite hang on to that. It'll stay with Superior. Cornell, by the way, on the bench right now for Superior as well. Which means that of 34 points scored by Superior in the game, only 10 of them are on the court right now. Here's a 3. Bounces off, no good from Hallie Bargan. Molson pulls down the rebound. Cardinals looking to push. Quickly to the other end. Kicked out of bounds by Mia Gardner. Cornell gets the breather, comes back in. Replaces Kirkhoff in the lineup. And Cornell got a foot on that one. Inbounds for Alma. Down the lane, there goes Epp again, and another foul drawn by the freshman. Sadie Cornell just picked up her 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul on Superior in the quarter. And 2 free throws for Vaden Epp. And the freshman has been clutch. That is a 5-0 run by Epp by herself to give Alma what is now a 3-point lead. And then Epp secures a defensive rebound for the Cardinals. Scott across the timeline. No need to rush on offense if you're Alma. Thurston Moore gets in the lane, turns twice, and then rattles it home. 39-34. Back to the other end. Baseline, Bargan. Did anybody touch it? The officials will say that Alma got a fingertip on it. It's a scoring drought of 4 minutes and 28 seconds right now for Superior, and a 13-0 run for Alma. Over the last 4:21. In the lane, that shot no good, no foul call. Bargan muscled her way through the defense. Now Epp's got it between the circles. Back out in the corner. Epp drives, has it knocked off her foot. Malzahn picks it up. Baseline. Scott gets it to Malzahn, puts it in. Chase Malzahn with the basket. 41-34. Cornell, a three on the other end, no good. And jump ball on the rebound, Alma basketball. And I think Alma wants a timeout. They do. Full timeout. We will step aside as well. Minute 27 to go, fourth quarter. Come back to Lincoln right after this. Superior got a basket. Actually, they got a couple of free throws, right, from Faith Butler. And very early in this fourth quarter. That made it 34-26. Since then, Alma has outscored Superior 15-0. On the game clock, it's been over the last 5 minutes and 8 seconds. And obviously the gigantic asterisk in that 15-0 run is that Reagan Myers has been out of the game since the 2:10 mark with an injury. She has returned to the bench for Superior, but she will not be returning to the contest. And Alma has finally made the run, made the push that it felt like they were kind of capable of, and that somehow Myers just kept getting rebounds that would stop that run. But obviously with her out of the game, they found something. This was a three by Epp that goes way off, no good. Cornell secures a rebound and draws a foul. That'll be 3 fouls on Alma here in this fourth quarter. We've got 1:06 to go. And Alma's still in that full court press, or at least I guess it turns into just kind of picking up man. So Cornell gets it over to Bargan. Cornell gets it back. Leaves it. A drive and a kick, and that's going to be 4 team fouls whistled against Alma. This one called on Cameron Scott. That's her second personal foul. So not free throws yet. That would be the next foul. In fact, both teams have been whistled for 4 fouls here in the fourth quarter. The inbounds to Bargan. Try to get it back to Cornell. Long step back three. That one was partially blocked on the way up. Loose ball picked up by Bargan, though. Cornell gets it back to Bargan along the baseline. And a foul and 2 free throws coming. Foul on Molson. 5 team fouls and 2 shots coming. For Hallie Bargan. That stops the clock, if you will, at 6 minutes was the run. And 1 of 2 on the free throws. And a foul with 30 seconds left, and both teams in the bonus, so free throws the rest of the way. This will be Thurston Moore going to the free throw line. Faith Butler with the foul. That is her 4th. And the first bounces off, no good. Alma is now 6 of 16 at the free throw line for the game. (42-35). Cornell double teamed in the corner and traveled with it. And Cornell with a foul on Thurston Moore. Thurston will go shoot the free throws. With 22 seconds left. Moore goes 0 for 2 there. Butler with a rebound, final 18 seconds. There's a foul on a 3. Goodness. Moore just picked up her 4th personal foul. And 3 free throws coming for Faith Butler. Superior actually led the game 34-32 at the 4-minute mark. It is a 10-1 in the last 4 minutes. Class A quarterfinal action will come up this afternoon and for this evening's sessions. 1 for 3 on the free throws there. And with 12 seconds left, perhaps one final set of free throws. Maddie Bargan picked up the foul. She's got 4 fouls now. It's Bargan, Cornell, Maddie and Hallie. Faith Butler and Sadie Cornell all with 4 fouls. First of 2 free throws for Epp, up and good. Just a really remarkable end to this game, and you just feel for Reagan Myers and the Superior Wildcats, leading 28-26 when Reagan goes out of the game with 2:10 remaining in the third quarter. What might have been, but what has been, is a fantastic job by the Alma Cardinals to take advantage when they needed to. And they are going to advance to the D1 semifinals coming up on Friday morning. They will take on the Pendragons, who won earlier this morning 64-45 over the Howells Dodge Jaguars. That'll be the first game of the day at the Bob, as the Superior girls will see their season come to an end. Chase Malzahn with one more free throw. And good. 45-36. And that is how we will end it. Alma advances to the D1 semifinals, 45-36. Their win over the Superior Wildcats this morning and afternoon at PBA. Friday morning, 9 o'clock at the Devaney Center against Pender. Mark it down. And if you can't make it to Lincoln, we'll see you right here on the NFHS Network. Let's run down some final stats for you real quick while we've got you. Again, final 45-36. For Superior, Cornell finishes with 13 points. We mentioned Reagan Myers before exiting with the injury. 11 points, 15 rebounds in the contest. And it's very fair to say, if you're a Wildcat fan, what might have been. The fourth quarter score overall favored Alma 19-4. And in fact, the entire second half, if you will, favored Alma 30-12. So other scoring for Superior, Hallie Bargan with 2, Faith Butler with 7, Mia Gardner with 3 in the contest. They were 8 of 15 at the free throw line, 4 of 23 from the three-point line, and just 12 of 49 from the field. That's 24% from the field for Superior. For Alma, they got 9 from Cameron Scott, 16 from Thurston Moore, 4 from Camry Neal, 7 from Chase Malzahn, and the freshman Vaden Epp comes off the bench, makes it a personal 5-0 run to give the Alma Cardinals a lead that they would not surrender. And Epp for the game finishes with 9 points and a couple of rebounds as well. Overall, 39%, almost 40% from the field. 1 of 10 on threes. And no, you're not supposed to make the D1 semifinals while shooting 10 of 23 at the free throw line, and yet that is exactly what just happened in the game. 10 of 23 at the free throw line, and still (9 o'clock) at the Devaney Center. If you can't make it, watch it here on the NFHS Network. For now, our sincere thank you to the Waverly Strive crew for jumping in completely unscheduled until, well, about 9 o'clock this morning. And Hoosier for keeping us going as best we can. My name is Eric. Thanks so much for joining us this morning on the NFHS Network. We say good afternoon from Lincoln.